Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Rogue Trader with the adventures of Wilbur von Valancius. We are here actually planet-side since a long time ago, but, oops, wrong button. I don't particularly know why we're planet-side, I'll be real. We just kind of landed on this planet for just
you could have worn
fun
the
reasons.
insignia of the Adeptus Sororitas, and I would have called you sister. But your rituals, they
Oh, she's talking to
troubled
Cabela.
me.
Perhaps it is because you see them as a reproach to your asceticism. My armor bears patina and dust, while yours shines bright and clean. You venerate yourself, whereas I simply wield myself.
Gross. Okay.
None shall stand in
Oops.
my way.
I hit the wrong button there. Awareness, 100%. Inscription.
As it should be.
Fairly noticeable in shaking handwriting. Touch the darkness and the darkness will accept you. I don't fucking want that one bit. Not one bit.
A job for me.
Okay, we got that. Anything else on the map? There is something here.
Rusty bridges over dusty trenches. How frightfully fascinating. Truly, the mind boggles. Remind me
mind
again
boggles.
why we've come all this way.
That's a good question. I don't actually
I'll lay
know.
claim to the stars.
I'll be real. Oh, there's some blood. Or no. Okay, maybe not.
I'm still new to the art of exploring.
Okay. Let's see awareness here. Let's see what this inscription reads. Just gotta go all the way
My
around.
house would be proud of me.
Speak to the fear that dogs you. Okay. Are there any more of these slabs anywhere? Maybe here?
Victory
Nothing
awaits.
escapes my
No.
sight.
Oh, hold on. Something else happened. Data slate. How do I...
What advice do you seek?
God damn it. Back up. What data slate, dog? What data slate, dude? Why can't I data slate? How does one data slate?
Sometimes you
God damn
consult
it.
the appropriate treatise
Alright.
on Tactica Imperialis.
Well,
and weigh
maybe-
every step. Sometimes, though, you just fire
Oh,
your biggest
there it
cannon
is.
and save the day.
I found it. Data slate. Okay. Holy shit, his field diary. It's been several months since we arrived here, and yet we are no closer to understanding the local phenomenon. All that we were able to learn quite literally lies on the surface. The object does not reflect sound or light. On the contrary, it very much absorbs them. After extensive excavation, we did ascertain, at least, that the object is vast and goes deep below the planet's surface. However, any attempts to measure it resulted in loss of machinery or staff. Archaeological studies have turned out to be more productive. Their findings have revealed an amalgamation of architectural styles of various cultures, including those of Xenos origin. According to the boldest theories, the earliest of these structures date from the beginning of the 30th millennia, and all of them, without a doubt, of a religious nature. Analysis of bas reliefs. I don't know what that is. How do I... Can I inspect it? Okay, there we go. Where was I? Okay, on the last paragraph. And remaining epigraphic texts show that a cult was formed around the object. For many centuries, Xenos and subsequently humans worshipped the object in exchange for certain boons, undoubtedly imagined a primitive or corrupted mind. Imagined by a primitive or corrupted mind. Okay. Okay, interesting. So maybe we don't want to touch the darkness and the darkness touches us back and whatnot, but everything else seems to be fair. Yeah, we'll just go here.
Weakness.
All right, let's take a look. The darkness swirls beneath your feet, a void of an impenetrable gloom. You do not hear a single sound from the depths of the pit, no wailing winds, no rustle of dust. Examine the pit. The bright daylight cannot pierce the darkness laying over the slopes. The longer you look into its depths, the stronger the feeling grows that this darkness isn't just an absence of light. It is something immeasurably vast, endless, capable of reaching the farthest stars or swallowing a galaxy. Through sheer force of will, you avert your gaze. God, should we even touch this, or should we just fucking leave? We gotta touch it. Oh, shit. Okay. At the edge of your consciousness, you sense something slimy and intangible answering your invitation for contact. It seeps into your thoughts, tasting your emotions. Oh, surprise and curiosity envelop you, but these feelings are not your own. Shit, do we go in? This seems very heretical. Can we do that? We succeeded. Each step takes a tremendous effort. It feels as if you are being smothered from the inside, grinding your very being to dust, to the point where your heart might jump out of your chest. But you stubbornly continue walking until the alien thoughts release you and the illusions immediately fall away. Okay.
Follow my lead.
Well, that was fun. Inside the containers are remnants of stones and forceps, depicting a black spot surrounding by structures of some sort. Okay. So what the hell is this down here? This is somewhere we didn't go.
Let us see what I found.
Oh, we found a Psyker's staff. Staff of Mindsight. Vision of Death, Heroic Act, Vision of Death, Desperate Measure. Let's go here. Let's check out Vision of Death. The target must pass a willpower resistance check. If failed, the target suffers Psyker Staff power level plus Psyker Psi rating, plus 30% of the target's current wounds, mental damage. The part of the damage equal to 30% of the target's current wounds cannot exceed 300. If passed, the target instead suffers Psyker Staff power level mental damage. Okay. I don't think that's useful enough.
It's about time.
Well, shit.
I am your shadow.
Oh, no. We want everyone. We want everyone. Let's get back to the ship. Let's get the fuck out of here. We really don't need to be fucking with that pit. I have no idea what could go wrong with that shit. That seemed so sketchy. And I am not okay with it. Honestly, you know what? FOMO be damned. I think it's fine. I think we're good on the jungle world. Oh shit, it still does have it on the map, like it's not completed. So I wonder if there's just something I missed, or... I don't know. Let's just go back down to the sea. See if we can
None shall stand
touch it
in
again.
my way.
Can we touch it again? No. Okay. And home we go. Yeah, collectively, can we agree to fuck that fucking thing, dude? That's crazy. I don't like that. Not one bit. Let's go ahead and explore the universe, shall we? That's not what I meant to click. Shut up. This is Cronus Expanse. Let's go ahead and see what's going on here, baby. Chart new courses. Okay. So we do have one line all the way up here, but it's extremely dangerous. Orcelio Prophecy. Isn't that Cassia's last name? I thought? Am I crazy? Oh, let me go here. Let me go posts. Let me go here. Oh, it just says Cassia. God damn it. Anyway. Oh, wait. Did I have someone not in a post? Oh, I did. Oh, I'm stupid. No. Go here. And then Wilbur go here. Duh. So, do we have a site here? Takes 3. Oh, we would have to... Yeah, let's spend it. Chart a course there. And I guess we make it safe for 3 again. Okay, so we can chart a course there for 3. Oh, we can go directly anywhere for 3. Oh, hold on. Why is this uncharted system? I fucking went there, though. I thought. Okay. And this says it was dangerous, but this is deadly. Okay. So fuck it, we'll go here. Lord Captain, we have an emergency. We've received word that there has been a sighting on the lower decks. The Voxmaster's voice breaks. A sighting of Lady Theodora. Messages we have received are incomplete and vague, little more than yelling and hysterical claims. There are reports of casualties and unrest. The compartment in question has already been sealed off, but I thought you might want to look into what's going on for yourself. The situation is delicate, and what's especially disturbing, there are mentions of Adira Talas being present at the scene. What is Adira doing there? I'll deal with this personally. I need the exact location. What was Adira doing there? Adira broke her micro bead, so I wasn't able to find out anything from her. But Lord Captain, Adira is a psyker, and we are in the warp. You are the only one who would risk setting foot in that compartment, and if you do not, we will never see Adira again. I beg of you, Lord Captain, do not ignore this matter. I don't want to. The enforcers. Despite the carefully maintained distance, her voice trembles in fear. Let's go ahead. Right away, Lord Captain. Son of a bitch, dude. And could I have Adira in my crew at that point? I don't know. The micro cannon chamber is where we're going. Ooh, that's cool. The macro cannon. Yeah. My bad. Macro. You know how it be. The message. I can't read. For the road here. Okay. Okay, well, we're pretty cooked here. Done. Important part of the internal infrastructure appears to be working order. Okay.
These rumors.
Oops. Hello, Theodora. And who now deigns to grace us with their presence? Another gaggle of heretics and traitors thirsting to get their due for what they've done? Or is it the leader himself who has finally grown tired of hiding behind others? Theodora von Valancius is before you. She looks grotesque. A hole yawns wide in her chest. Rusted hooks protrude from beneath her skin, and a lumpen, inflamed scar cuts across her throat. The figure flickers as though it is dropping in and out of reality. She looks at you with the whitish eyes of a corpse and smiles venomously. Rogue traitor, we meet at last. I've grown tired of waiting for you to pay me a visit. Theodora's, in quotation, look is appraising, and her mocking tone turns to one of distaste. Indeed, centuries of selfless toil and effort, and everything I left behind has gone to the nonentity? Argenta's eyes spark with fury. Warp illusions be gone. Argenta, my dear, there's no need to make such a fuss. Why don't you sit down over there and have a cup of recaf like we used to? I'll listen to your rapturous tales of sacred relics, portents, and your special path. You must have been so lonely without me here. No one else is willing to listen to your ravings or help you with your childish treasure hunt. Theodora laughs melodiously. Anyway, almost without mockery. At the sight of the terrifying Theodora, Abelard's face turns sickly pale. Throne, spare us from the cursed aberrations of the archenemy. Is that what you truly are praying for? I can hear how fast your heart is pounding, Weissarian. Weissarian? I think deep down you hope this apparition never ends. You are not the Daemon Theodora. Bella's eyes blaze with fury. The Undying One does not relinquish the souls that come to him. Such is the absolute truth. You are a thief of names. Foolish child. Your word is limited to the darkness of the lower decks, and your words of your vizier. You know nothing of truth or death. You do not even know the first thing about yourself. Theodora's voice is dripping with venomous condescension. We have already met. Of course, boy. For it was I who gave the order to bring you here to my ship. Oh, how I rue that decision now, and how I regret heeding the advice of my seneschal. Abelard whispers hurriedly to you. How can this be? It is the same vision as the officer's death, yet entirely different. Why does it not remember that meeting? And why does it remember what the real Lady Theodora did? Alas, my glorious voyage through life was ended in the dullest way possible, by death. A nuisance I staved off as long as I could. But do not weep for me, my boy. I am still keeping an eye on my property and punishing all those who failed me. Theodora bares her rotten teeth in a snarl, her laughter piercing. You're not Theodora. Theodora is dead. There's no coming back from that. Where is Adira? What have you done with her? Yeah, let's ask about Adira. Me? What have I done with Adira? She laughs mockingly. All I did was turn that little mutt from the fringes into a true servant of the Imperium. I gave her toys. I cleaned her up after her antics. I provided her with everything she could ever dream of. Oh, had great plans for poor little Adira. You're not Theodora. Theodora's dead. I'm dead? How is that? I am no different than those who have not yet crossed the divide between reality and eternity. I see, I speak, I remember the wrongs you all committed against me, and for all those who failed me, I have already begun extracting my retribution. I truly am Theodora, the remnants of herself that left behind in this world. I am an echo of her memories preserved in the minds of those who cared for her. I am the taste of tears split for the unsaid and the undone. I am the terror of she who failed to turn the tide of fate and who refuses to look truth in the face. I am as real as the human passions that bring worlds to ruin. If you really are Theodora, tell me who killed you. Oh, wouldn't you like to know the answer to that question? I don't even know which would be more satisfying, to give you an honest answer or leave you languishing in your ignorance. We'll see how you conduct yourself, little boy. What do you want with me? Why were you waiting for me here? Theodora warily rolls her eyes. Matters are so dire that the pleas of one of my servants breached death's veil to reach my ears. How could I ignore such desperate cry for help? And from my little Adira, no less. And once I appeared here, of course, I had met the pretender who all allowed all this, who has allowed this deplorable state of affairs. I will send you back to the abyss you came crawling out of. You, of all people, to ever threaten me? You were the most pathetic, boy. All that you possess was given to you in error. You are unworthy of such a generous gift, and you are incapable of holding on to it. I am here to seek retribution against all who failed me. My brainless crew, my useless officers, my pathetic servants who turned their backs on their mistress in her darkest hour. And worst of all, you, my dear heir. You have undeservedly claimed the warrant and everything else that is mine. I will drag it all to the warp with me, including you. Explore the bay. Follow Theodora. Got awareness.
I've read about this.
The lines on the screen are fuzzy as though the cogitator readout system data has been damaged. Okay. There's dead people. People's remains have been hideously mutated. The flesh seems to have melted at the edges of the... It is thickly coated with stinking mucus. Ooh, is this Nurgle shit, dude?
A new challenge for me?
I'm down for some Nurgle shit, dude. There are some people here. Let's go ahead and make our way over there.
Their secrets.
Okay, the lining of the wall dented as though someone is trying to break their way in. Okay. I don't know what got revealed there. Was that... Oh, goods. Duh. Okay. I don't know why there's goods on the ship when, like, they're on the ship. They're supposed to be on the ship, you know?
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Okay, just some workers here. Hull breach. There is something over there. We can try. Get over here. Yeah, there's Theodora. Where is she? I clearly remember her being around here somewhere. And she runs away. Okay. Oh, there's Adira. There you are, my little coward. Why won't you look at your captain, Adira? It's wrong. It's all wrong. Look at her, boy. My little Adira is utterly trapped in her visions. No matter. I will allay your doubts. Lord Captain, Adira turns her head to you, but her determined gaze only rests briefly on your face before sliding away. Up close, you can see that the base of one of Adira's temple implants has blackened and melted. No, wait, Lord Captain, Lady Von Valencius. Adira raised her eyes to Theodora, who stands before her. Tears stream down Adira's cheeks. You came back. Theodora clucks her tongue in sympathy, reaching out to tenderly stroke Adira's hair. Poor little Adira. There. How can I not come? You were crying for me so desperately, your pleas carried to the very depths of the warp itself. The smile suddenly drops from her mutilated face. Why didn't you save me? Why didn't you warn me? Answer me, you insignificant wretch, or I'll drag the answer out of you myself. Theodora's fingers dig into Adira's scalp, meeting no resistance. Oof. Yeah, damn. She took a whole damage. Oh no. Adira lets out a soul-chilling howl and tries to grab the hand tearing into her, but her fingers pass through the monster's flesh. I didn't hear anything. I didn't hear anything that could have had anything to do with you. I'm sorry, Lord Captain. I failed. Ah! Adira breaks into a strangled scream, and you feel the air around you grow rapidly colder. Argenta wordlessly slings her weapon up and aims it at Adira, who is struggling in the monster's hold. The Sister of Battle looks at her without an ounce of doubt or mercy. Nah, stop her. Argenta wrinkles her nose at the shouted command and lowers the weapon by only a few centimeters, but she does not put it away. Attack Theodora, let her go, scum. Adira, snap out of it for Vigis. She is going to out of her mind with worry about you. Adira, snap out of it or I'll shoot you myself. Adira, I am your captain, not her. Listen to me and snap out of it. Adira shudders and goes limp. Then she blinks, disoriented, and looks at you. Lord Captain. Damn it. Theodora shoves the psyker away with a low snarl. The rogue trader's body begins to change, losing its human shape. Chaos will devour you. It will devour everyone responsible for my death. Die. Die for the delectation? Oh my god. Of my lord. Alright, what's she gonna turn into? Hey, it's a little pinky. Hey, we got some blueies.
Take a knee and bow before me.
Warp Beast and Worker. Okay, well, we're killing the workers for sure. So, is this our first combat since we came back? Oh, the workers are a mutant. Blue Horror is what they're called. Now, we're gonna have Cabela be here. No, that's Wilbur. Fuck. Wilbur is gonna be here. We're gonna go with Abelard. We're gonna have Cabela be up here. Oh, she can actually get like right next to this fucking thing. Abelard, you're gonna do the same. And then Cassia, you're gonna go right about here, I say. Argenta, you're gonna go here. And then who is left? Jay. Jay is left. I think you're okay right next to Argenta. And I think we start the battle from there. So Wilbur does go first. So let's go ahead and do this to Cabela, I think.
I'll pass.
Too far? Oh, I can give it to Cassia.
Already done.
Okay. So. Ooh, we're going to hit Adira with that. Which I do not want to do. So let's go with the warp, the mind warp. We're gonna go and do that.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
26, not bad. Let's go ahead and give voice of command to Cabela.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Okay. So that's cool. And then we're gonna go ahead and end our turn, right? Yeah, we don't want to do that just yet. So let's go ahead and set up the battlefield here. So the front line, we'll do it right here.
Purposes.
We will do the back line, which gives cover efficiency and dodge to
Not
these
a
two.
problem for me.
And then this one will be the rear, over penetration and critical hit chance to
Suits
me,
my purposes.
because I do have that snip snap sniper. Let's see what else. We can give someone a take aim. But we don't really need take aim. We don't need the move. Kill zone stratagem. Grand strategist chooses one of the combat tactical areas. For one round, all enemies in the areas are forced to reroll for successful dodge and parry tests against all attacks. Any enemy that suffers damage and are left with less than 18 wounds immediately die. So I do have one single shot for this sniper. So I think I do that. I choose that one right here for this dude. And then we go ahead and attack
Nothing
him.
I can't do.
So that's good. I will give this to, I guess, Argenta. Or no, I can give this to Cabela.
Absolutely.
No, I
not.
can give it to Abelard,
Suits
though.
my purposes.
Damn, she's one away. All right, let's go ahead and call that there. Argenta, you're going to go ahead and get your shotgun out, because that's way sicker. We are going to... I forgot about all this. Controlled shot. Allies will automatically dodge. That's cool. Now let's do the prey.
Doubt is for the weak.
Put the prey on you. And then hot on the trail. Designate the enemy and town soldiers as trailed. Finishes the turn. Is that far enough? Okay, hold on. So let me reread this whole thing. If it's an ally, if an ally kills the trailed enemy, the bounty hunter gains an extra turn after the ally's turn, with all AP and movement points remaining from the moment the bounty hunter used hot on the trail. Hot on the trail. Okay. And hot on the trail is used for the 3rd time during combat. The bounty hunter recovers 1 charge of hunt the prey. Okay, so essentially you should be using these to kill the smaller enemies. But we're gonna go ahead and put that on you.
There is movement in the Empyrean.
I forgot that that ends your turn. She's just doing her thing. Holy shit, dog. What the hell was all that? Yo! What the fuck was that? You whore.
I've suffered worse.
What the fuck is going on with this? Okay, anyway, Jesus. So we do have Blade Dance here. Makes 3 melee attacks against random targets, including allies. That's not good. Death from above. The Blade Dancer leaps into the air and lands on a selected cell. Upon landing, deal 11 damage to any adjacent enemies. Leap can be made to any unoccupied cell within 3 radius in the Blade Dancer's line of sight. This movement does not provoke opportunity attacks. The Blade Dancer cannot jump to a cell that is inaccessible in combat. This ability can be used multiple times per turn, but each use requires a charge to be spent. Blade Dancer gains +1 charge of this ability each time they kill a target, including kills from death from above. This ability can only be used with a sword equipped. And then Raining Blood, Captive Audience, Acrobatic Artistry. Okay, so I think we do Death from Above here.
Trust me.
That's good. We can do the Raining Blood. Next, single target melee attack splashes blood in a 5-ray cone behind the target.
The shadows will see it done.
So let's go ahead and do this. Well, do we want people to be doused in blood, actually? I didn't read it. Okay, let's read this. The Death Cult Assassin deck single target attack, melee attack splashes blood in a 5-cone radius behind the target. Death Cult Assassin and allies in the affected area gain the Blood's Blessed effect. Every enemy in this area, including the initial target, suffers the Blood-Stained effect. Both effects last for 2 rounds. Additionally, all the cells in the affected area are now covered in blood for 2 rounds. Whenever the creature interacts with such a cell, moves there, or stands there at the moment they will be effect is applied, it receives an additional +1 stack of Blood Blessed or Blood-Stained effect accordingly. Additionally, for every 10 wounds the Death Cult Assassin loses throughout the entire combat, each creature affected by Blood-Stained gains +1 stack of the corresponding effect. Okay, so we do actually want that here on Abelard. So Abelard's now going to be Blood Blessed. And then I can do this, but it's going to hurt Adira, so I'm going to hold off. I do have exactly 2 left, so I could do this.
Trust me.
Just do that. And then where it hurts, Targeted executioner's next successful attack is under any damage over time effects. The target will immediately suffer instances of damage. Okay, yeah. So that we don't have any DOT right now. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna try to keep the workers alive as much as we can, I think. So we want to take care of the warp beast quickly. I don't know if that's gonna solve it, but we definitely want to make sure that that's fine. We're gonna go ahead and give Cabela another turn here. Or should we give it to Abelard? He can hit him. We'll give it to Cabela. So then Cabela can do... She can do a double attack here. A cleave? Is a cleave gonna be good? A cleave is gonna be good. That's crazy. That's good damage. Good damage. Love to see it. And then we're gonna do this on this one.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
And then we have a move. We have an inspire. Voice of command on Cabela's already thing. We can give it to Abelard now. And we get to end our turn. Jay, you've got some cool ass pistols. That'll kill this thing. So I think we do it.
You're not fun.
So I think that's fair. We have the toxic needle, which we can hit on this guy. Is that gonna be worth it? It just does poison damage, I think. Coated with viral toxin. Every turn for 3 turns, the target must pass a toughness check with a penalty of 15 or take 4 to 6 toxic damage. This damage cannot be reduced by armor. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and do this here on Cassia.
No.
Unavailable. Okay. We're going to give it to her.
But I can't.
Oh, they're not in the fucking... Oh, we're not in range here. And I can't move because I already shot. I thought I could do it with voice command, though. Like, I thought voice command meant I could do it on anybody.
Never in 1,000 sectors.
Okay, well. I guess I can do this. Let's see. Brutal strike. Or brutal strike. Okay. Every attack melee. That's pretty fucking sick, though. I think we go single attack melee here. Reckless strike. Next melee attack gains 20% armor penetration plus 8 damage and ignores target's parry. I think we do that. 48? Yeah, I think we do reckless strike. And then hit this guy. Sick. And he splits into 2. That's right. 2 blue horrors. I forgot about that. And we're just going to use this. Everybody gets movement here, so we can kind of readjust what we need to. I think you're actually fine right here. We might want to move you over one.
Give me strength.
Actually, we want to move you up one so that you're here, and you get the blood blessed. So that's fine. We'll end your turn here. Adira can get out of the way. You can get closer.
Retribution.
And it's back to Abelard's turn where we end his turn. That was Jay's turn, I forgot. Okay, epic. And then I think we end her turn because there's nothing else we can do with her.
What is the ring?
All right, that's hurting Cassia for sure.
I can't stand it. I'll do what it takes.
Oh, hate that. Hate to see that. That's no fun. Ooh. All right. All right, Abelard. You got the charge. I can get here. No. The brutal strike is fucking insane. Oh. Wait, what is the area of effect on that? Oh. Oh, so I can do the brutal strike, but area attack with melee. So I can do either 2 ahead, or I can do like all of these fucking things, dude. That's crazy. Why would I want to do that? Anyway, we're just going ahead and hit this guy for a ton. Should we do a reckless attack? Should we do a breakthrough is the thing. Hold up. Wait a minute. Warrior gains the slash ability with 2 charges for this round. Slash cannot be used in the same round as charge. So I can do breakthrough. And then I get a slash for 0 AP. And I can do that on him. And then I can circle back.
Someone else can do this.
No? Okay. Well, at least I can fucking hit him. Follow my lead.
I'm not interested.
Okay. Well, then I'll just endure.
I will do my duty.
I'll just endure then. So you have a lot of stuff here. You don't have a shot. Why can't I shoot, actually?
Not my specialty.
Do I have to reload? No, it says I have 4 to 5 ammo. So why can't I shoot? Is that this? Or is it the warp? I don't know why I can't shoot. Actually, that's crazy. So let's go ahead and give this to Cabela or Abelard. Cabela.
Already done.
She can, so she has 2. I can do a cleave here, and I can do it here. I can get both of them. That kills one of them. And then I can do this here.
Trust me.
That's sick. And I think we're good there. So I think we do use one of these finest hours. Officer grants an ally an extra turn with full AP, MP and AP. Dealing an extra turn. During an extra turn, there is no attack limit. Grand strategist chooses 1 combat, attacks this area. Every ally inside there gains an extra turn with 1 AP and 2 MP at the start of the grand strategist's next turn. For every enemy that was killed in the selected combat tactics area, this AP is increased by +1 up to a maximum of 3, MP up to a maximum of 6. So let's just go ahead and give one person an entirely new turn, which I think might be Cabela, dude.
I am fear incarnate.
Because I think we go ahead and kill this guy. Well, we can't.
The shadows will see it
oops.
done. Death is a blessing.
That'll do it. And then I can leap
Trust
here.
me.
I can acrobatic artistry. No, not really. Pain resonance. All allies suffering from damage over time effects in a 4-cell radius around the executioner immediately. Oh, enemies suffer an extra instance of damage. Yeah, that's not really useful at the moment. You have raining blood though. Might as well pop that. And then, do you have a gun? You do. So I guess you can fucking hit him.
As the tenants demand.
Fuck. Fucking idiot. Alright. Bring out your swords again. And then we're gonna chill there. I don't know why I can't shoot, and I think it might be because this guy has me in his range here. Let's go ahead and pull out the shotgun. I can't shoot with the shotgun here. But I want to hit that guy. But Argenta's in the way. I will take a attack of opportunity here if I move, which I think is fine from these little guys. Yeah, dodge, epic. And then I go here to this.
All too easy. You didn't stand a chance.
Okay, so I got rid of all the blue horrors, right? Only thing left are the mutants and the workers. So it looks like I couldn't save them. Mutant bomber. Yeah, it looks like we do have to take them all out. So that's unfortunate. You guys are going to get cooked. Let's go ahead and give the move here to Cabela.
Nothing I can't do.
We're going to go ahead and go here.
A dance of blades and shadows.
Okay. That's good. We can move the area for the grand strategy. I think we do move the front line. We move it over here. Somehow. No, this sucks. We would have to move the back line first. Let's move the back line.
I'll pass.
Cannot overlap.
Not a problem for
Okay.
me.
Okay, that works. And then I can't use the front line, but I'll use it next turn. So, Argenta with your big, beautiful shotgun. You're gonna go right about here. Or you can go here, maybe. Let's click that and then see if we can hit all these guys. We can, in fact, hit all of these guys. So let's go ahead and do that.
Battle. You can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Get absolutely fucked. Do we run and gun and do it again? I think we run and gun and do it again. Hit him again, Argenta.
Faith without eradicated.
Lamau. That's cool. Revel and
As the
Slaughter.
Emperor commands, I act.
Love that for you. And then we're chilling, I think. Could do concentrated fire. Probably should have done that first, and I didn't have to waste run and gun on that with a second shot.
Doubt is for the weak.
Do this. Okay. Deer's gonna run her ass off raw and probably do nothing. Oh, she's gonna buff us. Okay. Oh, good. Argenta gets a turn again. Let's go ahead and go right here. See if we can't hit them with both with a shotgun blast here. We can. So let's go ahead and do the concentrated fire.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
Okay, and then you're absolutely cooked.
As the
Good night.
Emperor commands, you can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Epic. And then you might be able to... No, you can't. That's right. She has 3, damn. Wild Hunt, that's right. Wild Hunt's secondary weapon. Or firearm mastery. We'll hold on to that, because we want the cool shit. I could run and gun again. Yeah, fuck it. Let's run and gun again. Let's go right here and then see if we can blast him without hitting the... So we can blast him here without hitting the explosive barrel next to us. So that's cool. I think we're good. I don't think we need to buff or anything like that. Deer got another turn? That's crazy. Okay. Cabela? Holy fuck, does she have movement? Look at that! 20 movement points? Oh my lord. Well, we're gonna go over here then. And then we're just gonna hit him with this, I think. Yeah,
I shall not fail.
Play dance.
My blade whispers your name.
Epic. And then we'll just hit him
As on
with this.
killing
Easy.
brings me no pleasure.
Okay. Adira stares at you with crazed eyes while clutching the wounds on her head. At first, no sound comes out of her moving lips. Then she coughs weakly and whispers, "Lord Captain, is it really you?" Argenta trains her weapon on Adira and watches you closely. "Kill her! Die, heretic! Do your duty." The abomination claims that you called her. Is that true? Are you alright? We're going, are you alright? Adira moves her hand and her head and tries to wipe away her tears from her head. Tries to wipe away her tears, leaving bloody marks on her face. Then she touches her burnt-out implant, frowning. "I don't know. It should be quiet, but my head, the whispering's louder. It shouldn't be like that." The abomination claims that you called her here. Is that true? Me? Did I? Yes, Lord Captain. I think it was me who called her. I can barely remember anything. The voices, my old good whispers, they suddenly turned red, sharp. They started cutting, tearing, ripping me to pieces. I cried out. Called for help. And she came. Adira groans and clutched her head. Damn it. Why are the voices making so much noise now? Shut up. Shut up. Has anything like this ever happened to you before? The previous rogue trader has been seen on the ship recently. Was that your doing? Has anything happened like this before? Like this? Never. Well, there was something, but it was different. It wasn't as strong or as terrifying. Apparitions appeared. Mechanisms malfunctioned. The crew lost their minds. Adira breaks off, but Lady Von Valencius knew about that. She said it was a small price to pay, an acceptable expense. No psyker is immune to it. But what happened here, it was just a mistake. I won't do it again. Adira stretches her lips in a helpless smile, looking past you. There will be no more mistakes, Lord Captain. Argenta grits her teeth. This is not the first time this heretic has caused the death of her crew. Do you remember the incident on the mid-deck, Adira? What did those honest souls ever do to deserve such a fate? To be turned into mutants and attack their own families? You are a monster, a heretic. If you have any humanity left in you, admit what you are. Shut up, Adira moans. Quit your preaching. You're the worst out of everyone here. Was the previous rogue trader you're doing? Yes, Wilbur, I did it a couple of times when I'd had too much to drink. At the time, I thought I heard voices among the whispers in my head. The voice was so sad, so clear, I couldn't help myself. I answered. I hoped I could reach her there. Adira bites her lip. Ever since she died, since I first heard her voice in my head, the whispers have gotten louder, clearer, harder to resist. Lore warp succeeded. You hear the warp whisperings in your head and you answered? Are you insane? You don't know what it's like. The most important person in your life, who's now gone forever, suddenly started talking to you in your head? How could I not try to reach her? I had to. She falls silent for a moment. When she next begins to speak, it is a barely audible whisper. I know what you're thinking. During the warp jump, when Lady Theodora came out towards us, I keep thinking about that meeting. I keep blaming myself. Why didn't I divine it? Why didn't I stop her killer? These thoughts have been playing at the back of my mind day after day, choking me with guilt. And do you know what? The one on the officer's deck? I don't know what that was. But this time here, this was the product of my guilt. An accuser straight out of my own mind. So what am I supposed to do with you now? Adira turns sharply to face you. Wilbur, I know after everything I've done, you have no faith in my willpower or my strength. But I can fix everything. It's just, I'm not the best at it. I'm not at my best, you see. But maybe we can find a way to replace my implants? Or some other remedy? A better one? Lady Von Valencia said that such a thing could be found If not here, then elsewhere. I just didn't need it. I didn't need it before. We just need to find it. We need to find out where to look for it, and we'll get it. And then I'll keep myself on a tight leash. Keep herself on a tight leash, eh? I don't want to see that fan art. What will happen to my crew while we look for this remedy? I want to help you, Adira. We'll think of something. Your worries do not interest me, but as long as you keep yourself under control and remain useful, you will live. I'm not going to kill you, but keeping you and my crew is dangerous. You'll be put under guard and escorted from the ship the first orbital stop we come to. I want to help you. We'll think of something. Adira covers her face with her hands and tries to hold back her sobs. Thank you, Wilbur. I won't let you down. You're making a mistake, Lord Captain. Perhaps you will find something to slow the decline, but you will not stop it. Only a miracle can save Adira Talas now. Why? I've heard enough stories about ways of extending a Psyker's life, but I don't think you'll like all of them. Uh-oh. Adira awkwardly shakes out her stained clothing. Did she just die? What happened? I think I'd better, with your permission, Lord Captain. She sways, takes a step back, and faints. Lord Captain, the Voxmaster's shaking voice comes over the comm bead. I received a report that the shooting on the lower deck had stopped. I presume you have brought the situation under control, awaiting further instructions. I got rid of the warp illusion. Adira is alive. Bring her to the Chungus. I don't know what that is. Chirurgeons? And have them see to her. It's like surgeons, but it's like Chungus surgeons? I don't know. Everyone who is on the deck is dead, including the attackers. What happened was entirely the fault of Adira Talas. I don't know if I'm pronouncing her last name right. Talas? Dispatch servitors here and put her out through the airwalk. I'm sick of her antics. No, we're gonna go ahead and make sure she's okay. You hear concealed relief from the Voxmaster's voice. Of course, Lord Captain, as you command. Okay. Oh, she's back up. Hi, Adira.
I won't tolerate weakness.
You're okay. You're fine. We did want to go and look at this chest here. So let's see. Tech use 99%.
A job for me.
Bet your ass. Oh, look at all this shit. Okay, hold up. Machine right set. An expendable item. I don't know why it's not in the cargo then. Battle Psyker boots. The wearer gains perception bonus. Dodge. % dodge. Until the start of their next turn for each enemy affected by their psi power or Psyker staff attack. Stacks. Ooh, we have Warp Conductor gloves. Unsanctioned Psyker or Psychic Awakening. After triggering a psychic phenomenon or perils of the warp, wearer's psi rating is increased by 1 until the end of combat. Wearer gains momentum and temporary wounds equal to the resolve. Can only be equipped by unsanctioned psychers. And then we got the Guardian Crown. The wearer gains +10 toughness. Once per combat, whenever the wearer's wounds drop below 35%, the wearer gains 12 temporary wounds. Or no, just straight up gains regular 12 wound. Crazy. I think Abelard might need that, actually. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Because he has the officer helmet, which just gives grants armor. So that would be under here. Yeah, here we go. 10 toughness. Ooh, that looks sick as fuck, boy. Kinda? Sorta? I think? I don't know. That's such a cool blade. Its toughness is now 70. I should go through and equip all this shit, huh? So are you considered an unsanctioned psyker? No, it's only Adira, it seems. Those gloves are specifically for Adira. She's so cool. Oh, so cool. Okay, well, oh shit. I forgot to loot the bodies,
None shall
yeah.
stand in my way.
Yeah, just all the knives. And there's 2 down there. Ooh, he had a bunch of grenades. Blinding grenades, force grenades. Is that the one that deals energy damage within an area? Pushes the target 2 cells away, yeah. That's what I thought. Alright, well, let's go ahead and go back to the bridge. Now we are chilling, boy. Now we can finally see where the fuck we landed, dude. God, I can't even fucking... can't even go to a new system without shit falling apart on the ship, dude. God damn. Hurry up with the goddamn loading, bro. It's just the bridge, like... Holy shit, what is taking so long? Anyway. I wonder if Adira is going to be on the bridge and we can talk to her about this experience right now. Let's see. She is, in fact, down here. Adira sees you, her lips curve into a smile, and she nods something over to add something over your shoulder. Have you recovered from your encounter with the false Theodora?
I'm not going to lie. I haven't. Maybe I never will. But I'm not hearing random voices anymore. And I haven't been calling anyone from the other side. No. All that's done with. After what you did for me, I can't let you down again.
You let Adira live and promise to help her. Very well, Adira. We will hope for the best.
Yes, sir, Lord Captain. We will. Of course. Always at your service. Whenever you need me.
Absolutely. Okay. Well, back to the big map. Hello? Back to the big map? Okay. Oh, man. Crazy that literally we landed on a planet, did literally nothing there, and then actually went to a different solar system, and then we spent more time on our ship fighting. Lord Captain, according to the telemetry, the parameters of this system match those of the Telecus Espelon, home to the Argy world Janus that belongs to the Von Valencius dynasty. We've received Vox message from the planet. The Agri world, agriculture, I got it, world's governor officially welcomes the road trader and reports that she has begun preparations for the formal reception to celebrate the arrival of the planet's sovereign. Your subjects are looking forward to your visit. Well, we have some shit to scan before we do that, actually. So hold the fuck up. Look at this. This planet is beautiful. Dude, I would love a marble looking like that, dude. I don't know why I thought marble as soon as I saw that planet. It just looked like a marble. Am I stupid? I think it looked like a marble. No anomaly objects to scan. Let's begin this one here. Oh, we got some more plasteel. Okay, and then we got Janus. Begin scan of Janus. Yo, look at that. That's what I'd say. All right. Governor Vyat's estate. And we're going to save that for next time. We are going to actually go ahead and... I'm going to go ahead and go back to the bridge where we can sign off. But, man... Adira and her little shit is really fucking causing problems, bro. Like, she is unwell, homie. But you know what? We're gonna do everything in our power to help her, just because that's the kind of person I am. If I wanted her out of the airlock, I would have done it fucking so many episodes ago, dude. So many episodes ago. But anyway, who knows what we're going to find on Janus. I will see you in the next one.